Hello YouTube. Welcome to my workshop. Thought I'd give you another tour since the setup has changed slightly since I last showed it. I have a different monitor now. I have a Gateway Trinitron monitor. It's a VX700. This was given to me by a friend of mine in exchange for fixing his computer. That was the Gateway computer I fixed, so I got a Gateway monitor. How fitting is that? It's a nice monitor, though. It's from the day on the back says it's from 1998, and the picture's still nice and crisp. In fact, I'll turn it on here. There's nothing on the screen right now, but might as well just... degaussing. Anyway, the rest of the stuff in here, I have the Logitech K120 keyboard in here. Just a pretty ordinary rubber dome keyboard. It's Kensington ball mouse. I have an Irish oatmeal can full of screwdrivers. There you go, John McCann's steel cut Irish oatmeal. Irish oatmeal is amazing if you've never had it before. It has some screwdrivers. I don't know why this is in here. I don't know why my pliers are in there, but they are. I have some Torx heads in here. This thing, bent screwdriver, whatever. This water bottle is in the way. Pocket CDRs, and there's my Variac, which I like to turn right up. Yep. I've moved things around. My toolbox is here. This box is weird, but there's my toolbox full of stuff. It's a mess. The toolbox itself is a mess. I need to clean that at some point, but I cleaned up this desk finally so I can work on stuff. Up here I have a lamp I got from the Goodwill with a nice fresh bulb in it. Turns out the bulb that was in there was what was causing the intermittent functionality. So now I have a nice forget how many watts that CFL is, but it lights up the area. But let me turn the light off on the camera here. It lights up the area pretty well, as you can see. So I can see what I'm doing. Then I have this work area here, which is, of course, has some work on it right now, which I'll talk about later. And over here I keep my canned air, my 3-in-1 oil, my Fantastic, and toothbrushes for cleaning and things like that. And then there's a power strip here for working on computers and things like that. So on both sides I have those speakers I got from Goodwill. These are good test speakers because I'm not going to really care if they get blown by an amp or something, because they sound good, but you can't replace the drivers or anything, so it doesn't really matter. Up here I have the Pink radio, which I, of course, use for just listening to music quietly down here. Sounds pretty good. And yes, it's pink. What else do I have in here? Oh yeah, I have these speakers that came with the Dell hooked up to the workshop computer. These are a set of Harman Kardon speakers that came with Dell computers, Dell Dimensions that looked a lot like this. You see the color scheme of that Dell right there, and the color scheme of the speakers here. They came with computers of that sort. And let's see, I have a stool I got from Goodwill as well. I got this stool for like, I want to say $10 or something from Goodwill, and it has a nice, cushy, comfortable seat. It's made of pretty light wood, but it gets the job done. My dad's is much nicer. It has it's all metal. See, down here I've got stuff I need to work on apart from some of the computers. There's the workshop computer in that Cooler Master case down there. That has a spare computer down there. That has a and an Intel Atom D510 board in it that's made by Foxconn. It's not, that computer's not being used for anything in the moment, so it's being stowed away down there until I find a use for it. It's also, I could think of that as just a spare computer, really. This is a Sony PSX5 direct drive turntable from the 80s that I need to fix. It's got wires on the back that it's audio cables. I need to put new audio cables in it, so it's been sitting here waiting. Over here I have more stuff I need to fix. There's a Sansui 350A right there. There's the NAD CD player right there. Which I need to fix that stupid tray problem where you open the tray and it just closes again. UXW Bill, I'm begging you to make that video about that CD player that yours is doing that in, because I'm sure that will help me with that one, since I have no idea really what I should be doing in order to fix that. I have a Sansui reverberation amplifier. That's pretty much just spring reverb in a box. I have some paper towels here, which are always important in a workshop. Spare power supply. Dead power supplies right there that I need to salvage parts out of. The case for this Sansui that I'm working on right now. A Marantz that needs a recap job. Some extra computer fans. A crappy RCA radio, a tube tester. And another Sansui that needs a recap job. And there's a netbook and a bunch of crap there, and a box full of wires and soldering equipment. It's a bit of a mess. And then I have a box here with some keyboards, an old laser printer, an old Craftsman soldering iron. And there you have it. I have a couple of boxes of capacitors here too. But yeah, that's the work. Oh yeah, I have a nice box fan here, a really cheap Duracraft fan. And I have a Microsoft VX3000 webcam that I use for that I'll probably use to Ustream my soldering work, just for fun. I do that with friends just for the lulz. It's nothing serious, but almost forgot one part of the workshop, and that's back here where the server is. That's behind all the things that have yet to be fixed. But yeah, there you have it. That's the workshop as it is now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.